Hey friends, welcome to Retro Relics. I'm Skylar, and today we have a special two-part episode of Relyks Collects. First and foremost, I went on a road trip back to my hometown, so naturally I had to check out my old local video game store that I had there and see if they had any good deals, see if their inventory is a little bit better than what I'm used to shopping around down here. So I went ahead and picked up a few while I was there. Secondly, we had Black Friday today, so I went to my current local video game store to see if I could pick up any deals. With a budget in mind, I had $50 to spend, so I wanted to see how many games that I could pick up and knock off my wish list for only $50. So we're going to roll that B footage and then meet back here to see what we got. Okay, so enough with all the road trip madness and the Black Friday store shopping. So we did pick up a couple of great finds at my local store back in my hometown, and then I also knocked off a couple of items that are on my wish list at my local video game store. Unfortunately, they didn't have any real deals on the Xbox or Xbox 360 games that I was looking for. However, I did have $15 store credit, so I was able to get a deal and keep it under $50 for these purchases. So let's go ahead and go over with what we got. All right, first up, this is something that I got from the old local video game store, Dragon Age Origins Awakening DLC. So at my current local video game store, this is almost $20, and I got it there for $11.99. So once again, picking up another BioWare game to help fill out my BioWare collection. So it's just an expansion pack. This is a DLC, and I believe I probably already own it digitally, but I wanted to have a physical copy to fill out that BioWare collection I have. As you can see here, the Archdemon has been slain, and yet evil still plagues the land. So it's a focus on the Grey Wardens and the Blight. So it's pretty cool. I actually haven't finished this one, so I'll probably be playing this one on my next playthrough. Next up, I got Mass Effect 2 Collector's Edition or N7 Edition, depending on who you ask. This is once again another BioWare game that I wanted to fill out my collection. I have Mass Effect 3 Collector's Edition, but I want to go ahead and complete it all. So yeah, this is a good pickup, $14.99, not too bad. It's market value. I figured I'd snag it. Now, the next one from my hometown that is even more special is this Mass Effect 1 Limited Collector's Edition. I didn't even know this existed, honestly. I couldn't even find one on eBay whenever I was checking for prices to make sure this was at the right price. So I used the Game Eye app. They kind of have current market going values for games, and it was only a couple dollars more than what that was saying, so I had to pick it up. Let's go ahead and take it out of this sleeve here. So you have this beautiful, beautiful metal case here. Really cool artwork. Just absolutely awesome. You got the Geth here and Saren. Commander Shepard on the back with some of the crew. Looks like you got Ashley. I think that's Rex, and of course Garrus. Let's open it up. So you got the same game manual that comes with the original game. Looks like we have some additional stuff here though. So here's the actual game case inside. Looks like we got a bonus content disc. Not sure what's all on that. Looking forward to finding out. Just beautiful artwork. I'm so excited to have this. This officially completes my Mass Effect Collector's Edition because I already had the third one. So let's say we have a codex here. So it's just an additional video game information. This is like basically looks like everything that's in the codex on the game, which is really cool. And oh, looks like it's going to be complete in box plus. We got something here for Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, just a promotional card for Battlestar Galactica. Join the fleet now. Okay. Very interesting. What a time capsule. This codex is really cool. That is really neat. So I am excited for that. And then we have another booklet here. Looks like it's all the concept art, which is exactly how my Mass Effect 3 one is. Just so cool to be able to complete this collection. Next up, these are the games I picked up from Black Friday. First off, some more BioWare games to fill out that collection. We got Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I've played this one, but never beat it. I think I played it on my laptop back in the day. Complete in box. Looks like we got a booklet here. Let's see what we have inside. Nice, beautiful colored manual. This one's going to be a fun one to play through. I remember playing this when I was younger, and it was on the OG Xbox. I couldn't for the life of me figure out the controls. So I'm a little concerned about trying to play this on console. I know there is some things that just didn't translate well over to the controller. It's more of a mouse and keyboard game, so we'll see what happens. I definitely want to try and review this by playing it on my Xbox 360. All right, in this next one, if you guys listen to the podcast, you'll know how I feel about this game. Forza Motorsport 4, one of the greatest racing games, and at the very least, the best on the Xbox 360. I feel like this is the best one in the Forza Motorsport series. I think 4 is just a great one. It's the first one I played, and honestly, it aged well. I'm excited to revisit it. I haven't played this in years, so it'll be fun to revisit this and see how well it holds up. Next, we have Halo 3 ODST. Looks like it's complete in box. And once again, if you listen to the podcast, oh my goodness, I have not seen this in a long time. The Halo 3 multiplayer disc. If you want the full story on that, go listen to the podcast, skim through if you want to. But I have a whole story about how much that game means to me. This particular disc right here. And then we have the campaign right here, which also has Firefight. Looks like it's complete in box. We have 2 promotional cards. Oh, some really cool artwork for Legends. Promotional card for Halo Legends. Promotional card for the beta Halo Reach multiplayer. And of course we have the manual here. Let's see if it's in color. What do we got here? Oh, it's in color. Pretty cool manual. Looks like it's pretty par for the course for games back then. But yeah, complete in box. Complete in box plus technically with these promotional cards for Halo 3 ODST. And we have Halo 4 next. Now, this completes my Halo collection for OG Xbox and Xbox 360. All that's left is Halo 5 Guardians, which we're not going to talk about that one. Let's just not talk about it. Halo 4, arguably better. Still a hot one. We all know why. We all know why this one's still hotly debated, but it's still solid, especially compared to Halo 5 and even Halo Infinite. We're not going to talk about that. But yeah, no, solid one. We're finishing up collecting all the Halo games for 360 and Xbox, and I'm excited about it. Looks like it is, it's complete in box, I guess. This would mark around the time when they stopped caring about what they put inside those. It's kind of a little disappointing. But we got disc 1, disc 2. Yeah, looking forward to playing this one again. Next up, another OG Xbox game, Brute Force. I've never played this one, but it was a day one. I believe it was a launch game. So I wanted to, of course, get these Xbox launch games collected. Looks like we have complete in box here. Let's check out that manual. Pretty cool, pretty standard. It's in color. Looks like we even introduced the characters. Really solid. I'm excited to play this. I've never played it before. I've heard it's a solid sci-fi entry, which is kind of what Xbox was known for in their early days. Excited to play this one. we'll have to get a review up on the channel. But yeah, $7.99, not too bad. It was a good pickup. I was excited to find that one there. Last but not least, we have a couple of PlayStation 3 games. First, Resistance: Fall of Man. Now, this one I have been looking for. I could not find it. I've been looking everywhere for it. They didn't even have it at the local video game store back up north. However, they had a copy of it, and only for $6.99, not bad at all. So let's see here. We got complete in box. Let's check out that game manual. Pretty basic. Looks like they're going for like that World War II look. Actually beat this one years ago. Borrowed a PlayStation 3 from one of my cousins because I never owned one, but I borrowed their PlayStation 3. I rented this, beat it in a weekend, and thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a World War II shooter with a twist, and it's really entertaining, so I'm excited to play this one again and relive it. And one more from the Black Friday shopping, we have Kingdom Hearts 1.5 Remix. If you watched the last Retro Relics video for Relyks Collects, you'll know that I picked up the 2.5, so I'm excited to pick up 1.5. Now I can go ahead and start making some videos and play through these for you guys. Really excited to review these. It's also fun because when I was a teenager, I really wasn't into Disney, but I was into anime. So now that I'm married and a full-blown Disney adult with my wife and we go to Disney all the time, it's kind of fun to be able to revisit these from my childhood and just see what it feels like seeing these characters mixed up again and see if it holds up. So I will be doing a retrospective of this eventually, so excited to show that to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys are having a happy holiday season thus far. And if you get a little too stressed out from all the social interactions and obligations and shopping, maybe you should just go relax, replay, and remember one of your favorite retro relics.